What's up my peeps and welcome to a brand new episode of the WWE 2K16 Wishlist series, and on this episode, we'll be taking a look at the online portion of the game, while on the last episode, we were talking about the fixes, changes, and additions we wanted to see in my career. Two comments that I really liked. First off, from Tom Rise, he wants to see the ability to play more than 3 pay-per-views a year. I agree, we were limited to 3 for some reason in 2K15, which didn't make much sense, and also a tough enough competition before NXT. And then Idstef wants to see injuries added and retirement versus retirement matches, aka your fire matches. I really like the your fire matches idea. I think the risk involved will make the matches more entertaining. And with that, let's go ahead and start this episode. As always, I recommend you guys to leave your wish list for the online portion of the game. Let me know what you want to see changed or added in WWE 2K16 Online. So, let's start this. First up on the list, they've got to get rid of the awful matchmaking system in 2K15 on PS4 and Xbox One. On last gen, it's fine though, because they've still got the old lobby system. But here, they took out the lobbies. You can't go ahead and scroll through a bunch of different lobbies hosted by a bunch of different people. You can't go ahead and tell a friend, hey, join this tag team match hosted by Jose443, because there are no lobbies anymore. Instead, the game searches for matches for you based on your preferences, and the options are a lot more limited. So I'm hoping they bring back the lobbies, get rid of this thing. The cool thing about this thing, though, is the background matchmaking. That's the only cool thing, where you could go ahead, do some other stuff in the game while it's searching for a match for you. But if they can incorporate lobbies with the background matchmaking, I think that would make most people happy. And while we're on the topic of limitations and things they should get rid of, they should definitely get rid of the daily download limit in community creations. For all the previous games, you could download as many created characters as you want online on community creations. But then for 2K15, for some reason, they added this limit. On current gen, the limit was 20 created superstars or movesets or whatever it is. And on last gen, it was only 10, so even worse. Hopefully for 2K16, there's no limits and we can download as much as we want per day. Moving on to a very big feature I'd love to see, online tournaments. This is something I've been wanting for a while now. I played it for the first time in Injustice Gods Among Us and I thought it was pretty damn cool. The way it worked is you'd have a big 8-player lobby, 8-player King of the Ring tournament, and once you were done playing your tournament match, you could go ahead and spectate, watch the other player matches. And while you're doing that, you can voice chat or text chat with the other players in the lobby. Now, some of you might be like, yeah, but the matches would be too long to watch because there's no health bars in the wrestling game. You got a point there, but there's an easy fix for that. If you guys remember in 2K14, they implemented this match pace feature whenever you play a match. At least whenever you play a single-player match. But they can implement this online in the tournaments, where every single round except for the finals round would be set to the quick match pace, where every single move does a lot more damage than it usually does. So then the matches would only last like 3 minutes. You wouldn't have to spectate long-ass matches every single time when you were playing a tournament. And then for the final match, or the final round, they could go ahead and set the match pace back to normal. And finally, the most important thing on my wish list, because without fixing this, nothing else matters. Please fix the lag for 2K16. 2K15 had more lag than any other WWE game in the past. I thought SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 was bad. That was nothing compared to 2K15 on current and last gen. At least the past WWE games, if both you and your opponent had a good connection, it didn't lag most of the time, but here, every match lags. I mean, look at this. Look at how many times we're going to miss our moves here. And this is because of the lag. I assure you, if it wasn't lagging the way it did, we wouldn't have missed those 4 or 5 moves there. I don't know what's causing 2K15 to lag more than any other WWE game, but whatever it is, I hope they found a solution for 2K16. If they can give us dedicated servers, that'd be even better. So, that's it for my 2K16 online wishlist. Now it's time for you guys to let me know your wishlist for 2K16's online. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you can click that like button down below. It's greatly appreciated. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.